Hello, guys. This is Tony Hong with Keller Williams, and today I just wanted to introduce myself. Uh, I was just wanted to share how I got started. I started in corporate accounting for the past 18 years, working in corporate accounting functions, and I was involved with real estate for a good 15 years as a investor, as an owner, and also a property manager. Okay, so I've owned and managed properties over in North Orange County, Los Angeles, and so while I was involved in a lot of those transactions, the beauty of just being involved in these transactions, just the practicality of it, and everybody lives in homes and they deserve a good home. And what you could do with these vehicles, these amazing vehicles that if you buy it at the right time and you cherish it, you manage it, it could really over time appreciate and provide you with a lot of rewards. And oftentimes, being in corporate accounting, I was very limited in capacity to access to these kind of properties. Nor did I have the time to really learn about the intricacies of how a property that you could purchase for a really low price and add a little additions here and there could really impact favorably how high your property could go. So that part of real estate was very fascinating for me, right? So that's why I made the quick decision to transition into real estate full time. Because being involved in those kind of transactions and being able to see that firsthand and learning about the different tools and methods and ways how you could improve the value of your home and to build wealth was very eye-opening, right? And now me as a real estate agent, and I get the direct access to these different deals, to these different opportunities, and it's a different skill set that I got to learn. Thankfully, with so much blessings this year, I was able to get involved in transactions in Buena Park. I mean, everybody knows it's a difficult market right now, but thankfully, I was blessed with an opportunity to serve a client who needed to downsize their property in Buena Park. So we needed to sell that. Long story short, we were able to find the buyers at the last day of the open house that we were anticipating. And so from Buena Park property to Diamond Bar to Upland to Chino. So now as you know, I'm looking for buyers in Gardena and Torrance. And so a lot of these experiences helping servicing and also communicating with these buyers and sellers taught me a lot of important lessons that are often required for being in a buyer position or a seller position to gain the advantage to be able to meet their real estate needs. And so if it wasn't for the past year and a half of experiencing firsthand, practically with my feet, uh, directly working with contractors, directly working with agents, directly working with these buyers and sellers and lenders, I would not have known what I know right now. All right. So, as we all know, just to make it quick, as a buyer, it is imperative to be able to really know your motivation and your needs and your ability to be able to make such a move. I mean, it all depends on different markets, but sometimes it may be best to purchase than paying a high rent. And sometimes it may just make sense for you to hold off on the buying, right? Hold off on the buying and rent until you are better equipped and prepared to afford such mortgage payments. And so it takes a seasoned professional, a realtor, who could ask these tough questions about your motivations and about your income, about your needs, whether it's a special school district that you're looking for, if you need to be close to a particular hospital. Some seasoned professional, real estate professional, may have a better eye on the market and looking for those particular deals, right? And so, as a buyer, you need to be able to be aware of those motivations and your ability to do that. And assuming you do have the ability, you need to be able to get the pre-approval if you're getting a loan, right? If it's not a cash offer, right? So that's something as a buyer that you would really need and be able to have a keen lookout of constant market updates so that you could, once you find the property, you could make the move and also be able to leverage your seasoned professionals' negotiation ability and submitting a winning offer ability, right? Uh, and in certain markets, it will there will be multiple competitive offers that you have to compete against. As we know, the spring season is a often heavy time for that because a lot of buyers are looking for homes. In those times, you would need a professional who knows how to submit a winning offer, so it presents you in a more favorable light, right? So, importance of that as a buyer, and also for as a seller, you do need to be able to price your property optimally and favorably in a good way so that your property does not stay on the market for too long. See, if oftentimes what I've experienced this year, representing one of my sellers, they were stuck in the time of the market value when it was the pandemic. As we all know, pandemic is a one-time kind of event, a unique event where interest rates were really low and there's a lot of buyers out there. And so prices naturally was very high, right? So right now is a total different market from then. Right now the interest rates are high. There's a recession concern out there, right? So there are not going to be a lot of buyers who are going to be looking at properties that's priced at a pandemic level high price. So if you are a motivated seller, I mean, that's another separate topic, but assuming you are a motivated seller, you do want to have the professional realtor who could ask you the tough questions, the honest questions to help you see the light, give you the realities of the current marketplace, what sold, what did not sold, and the pricing that it was sold. Based on those analysis, you may be able to determine the best price to sell at the highest price possible without ever going beyond 30 days, where of course, if it goes beyond 30 days, your property could risk looking unattractive, and you will shoot yourself in the foot by giving the buyers the leverage to seek discounts, right? So as a seller, you do not want that. You want to price it realistically, properly, and obviously with a lot of marketing. You got to be able to stage it correctly. You got to be able to market correctly. The agent needs to also leverage the different connections depending on the experience. There's going to be connections involved where you want to be able to take advantage of as a seller. You should expect that a good realtor would have good connections to help position your property in the most favorable of light so it does not go beyond a month and it sells quickly at the highest price. Okay, so that's another very important factor to consider, right? So being in real estate for this year, I mean, I was afforded, very humbled to be able to experience both sides of these and the values of what, depending on what side you are, the values of all these things are important to execute. And as a seasoned professional, and what I've learned so far, I want to be able to help guide you to this often stressful and uncertain and scary time, and giving you the different ideas, the different strategies, giving you the information to help you make informed decisions when you are making for oftentimes for some people this may be the biggest decision in your life. So I'm not so I want to be in that position to be able to present you those opportunities, not to take away. Many of us will have agent friends and family, and even myself. I definitely understand that we all have options, and I encourage everybody to have options. But I just want to be able to have an opportunity to give you a second opinion, and if I am afforded for the opportunity to do so, I want to help you, guide you to that next step with the help of my team, my strong team who have a great experience in real estate, dealing with so many different scenarios, and to help achieve people's uh, dream of purchasing a home or even selling their homes in difficult markets. So, if you were to give me that opportunity, it would be a great honor uh, to be able to get that afforded opportunity to for an appointment. Other than that, just wanted to share uh, what I about a little bit about myself, and hopefully that sheds a light to many of you. And again, thank you for your time. And if you have any other real estate questions, please give me a call. Thank you.